Good evening, folks. It's an exciting week in Nigeria's political spectrum as Tinubu marks 1 year in office. Welcome to Majestic TV. In a twist of symphonic proportions, President Tinubu has revived the old national anthem, Nigeria, We Hail Thee, in a move that sends shockwaves through the nation and causing former President Obasanjo to see red. Yes, you heard it right. The anthem, initially penned by Lillian Jean Williams and composed by Mrs. Charles Kernet, is making a dramatic comeback, echoing the pre-independence era. This change is not just about music, it's a political power play aimed directly at Obasanjo, who scrapped the anthem in 1978 during his tenure as military head of state. Critics argue that this anthem switch is a distraction from real issues, while supporters hail the return of an old classic. President Tinubu's camp claims it's a move to honor Nigeria's heritage, but many see it as a calculated attempt to undermine Obasanjo's legacy. This anthem drama underscores the profound political rivalries that have long sculpted the contours of Nigeria's history. As the anthem wars persist, the question that lingers is whether this is a matter of national pride or personal vendettas. Stay with us for further updates as our Africa news editor, John Wiggins, delves into the personal feud propelling this rhythmic and anthemic coup. If you found this segment captivating, please subscribe, like, and share our channel for more insightful reports. I remain your delectable anchor, Sandra Nwachukwu, signing off with the latest developments in Nigeria's anthem saga. Stay tuned.
Land of vibrant cultures and oil wealth. Recently, Nigeria reverted to its old national anthem, Nigeria, We Hail Thee, which was initially written by Lillian Jean Williams, a British official of the Federal Ministry of Labor and Welfare, and subsequently put into music by Mrs. Charles Kernet, who goes by the pen name of Miss Frances Benda. This decision to go back to the pre-independence national anthem resonated with echoes of old rivalries and power struggles. It reminded us that in Nigeria, the personal and the political are often intertwined. The change in the anthem wasn't just about music or aesthetics. It was a stark reminder of the ghosts that haunt Nigeria's political landscape, ghosts of regionalism, ethnic tensions, and personal vendettas. The music may have changed, but the song remained the same, a song of power, ambition, and the enduring struggle for the soul of Nigeria. Nigeria's history is replete with instances where national symbols, like the anthem, become pawns in the political chess game. Each change in leadership often brings a wave of reforms, of rebranding, each attempting to imprint their legacy on the nation's identity. The recent switch back to Nigeria, We Hail Thee, is not an isolated incident. It follows a pattern, a cycle of change and reversal that mirrors the shifts in power within Nigeria's political elite. When a new leader emerges, often representing a different faction, there's a tendency to distance themselves from the previous regime. This constant alteration of national symbols creates a sense of impermanence, of instability, in the very fabric of national identity. For the everyday Nigerian, it can be a disorienting experience. The act of changing a national anthem is never just a simple administrative decision. This change does not translate to any economic value or importance to the Nigerian citizens, but rather a deviation and distraction, which is truly uncalled for. To understand the complexities of Nigeria's political landscape, one must delve into the personal rivalries that have often dictated the nation's course. One such rivalry is that of Olusegun Obasanjo and Bola Tinubu. These two political heavyweights have dominated the political scene for decades, their rivalry casting a long shadow over Nigeria's trajectory. Obasanjo, a former military ruler, transitioned to a democratically elected president. Mention must be made that this old national anthem, which is now reintroduced, was scrapped by Obasanjo in 1978 as the then military head of state. He introduced the anthem, "Arise, O Compatriots," written by a Nigerian composer, the late Pa Benedict Odiasi. Then Tinubu, a political kingmaker also from the Southwest, played a pivotal role in the formation of the current ruling party, the All Progressives Congress, APC. Their feud exemplifies the way personal ambitions can hijack national agendas. In the arena of Nigerian politics, patriotism often becomes a tool, a weapon wielded by those in power to further their own agendas. National symbols, like the anthem, are strategically manipulated to evoke emotional responses, to rally support, and to discredit opponents. The recent reversion to the old anthem is a prime example of this tactic, a calculated move designed to appeal to a certain sense of nostalgia, of national pride. This manipulation of patriotism is a dangerous game. It preys on people's genuine love for their country and their desire for unity and progress. By exploiting these sentiments, politicians can deflect attention from real issues and create a false sense of unity. When patriotism is hijacked for personal gain, it loses its authenticity and its power to unite. The constant tug-of-war over national symbols like the anthem reveals a deeper struggle, a struggle to define the very essence of what it means to be Nigerian. In a nation grappling with ethnic diversity, insecurity, abject poverty, inflation, regional tensions, and the legacy of colonialism, the concept of a unified national identity remains elusive. With each change in leadership, each alteration of a national symbol reopens the debate, reminding citizens of the fragility of their collective identity. The reversion to the old anthem underscores the fact that Nigeria is still searching for a shared narrative. The challenge for Nigeria lies in transcending these divisions, in forging a national identity that celebrates its diversity while acknowledging its shared history and common aspirations. Building a resilient national identity is a gradual process, one that requires open dialogue, empathy, and a willingness to compromise. As Nigeria grapples with its past and navigates towards an uncertain future, the question remains, can a house divided against itself truly stand? The deep-seated divisions, the political vendettas, the manipulation of national symbols, these are all formidable obstacles on the path to unity and progress. Yet, amidst the challenges, there are glimmers of hope. There's a growing awareness, particularly among the younger generation, of the need to transcend the old divisions and forge a new path forward. The path to a truly united Nigeria will not be easy. It will require a fundamental shift in mindset, a move away from the politics of division and towards the politics of inclusion. It underscores the need for introspection, for honest dialogue, and for a collective commitment to building a Nigeria where the harmonious symphony of unity and progress replaces the echoes of rivalry. Sit back and watch as Barrister Darlington makes a revealing exposition about the rivalry between former President Obasanjo and the incumbent President Bola Tinubu, who was the governor of Lagos State. He delves into the personal vendettas that have led to the reintroduction of Nigeria's old national anthem, suggesting it is more about undermining Obasanjo's legacy than about national interest. If you found this video interesting, educational, or instructive, please subscribe to our channel, like, and share it. Your support helps us create more educational content for you.
It has been said that the national anthem has been changed. The old one has been brought in as the new one. Then the new one has been regarded as the old one. One thing about this thing is that, you see, I've always told you people about the Tinubu's administration. What I understand about the change is not about the change from per se, or that there is one particular reason for bringing it. It's all about personal vendetta. Tinubu and Obasanjo have been having a running battle over the years. They don't agree. So anything that Obasanjo did, Tinubu has always found a way to rubbish that thing. Remember when he was the governor, Tinubu, Obasanjo seized his local government fund, about 14 billion. And now that Tinubu has got into office, he now sees anything Obasanjo did as a way to get at him. If not, there is no single other reason for removing that national anthem. Because it was the Obasanjo that brought the new one into effect in 1978, before he left office as the military head of state. The question Nigerians should be asking Tinubu, both the old and the new anthem, what is wrong with them? Tell us that overriding reason, if not for this personal vendetta. And this thing has been going on among the people from the southwest. It has been there over the years. People are not reading meaning into all these things. Look at it yourself. It was the southwesterner, Wole Soyinka, that stopped Obasanjo from becoming the United Nations Secretary General. The man was almost, in fact, he has almost gotten the job until Wole Soyinka mounted a campaign all over the world against Obasanjo, and that truncated it. Awolowo should have been the president of this country in 1979. Who truncated it? People from the southwest. You know all of them. People should remember that Wole Soyinka has always criticized every governor that came in, both military and civilian, including Obasanjo. But ask yourself, why is Wole Soyinka in bed with Tinubu now? Does any of you know what is behind it? All of a sudden, Wole Soyinka is now supporting every effort concerning APC. You ask yourself, what is the reason? It is because of this same hatred I told you about. It's not about old age. People say senility. No, Wole Soyinka know what he's doing. There has been that age-long relationship with Tinubu and Wole Soyinka over the years. In fact, at a point, it was reported that Tinubu gave him money. And so because of that, his conscience has been bought. His conscience has been bought. That is the man you regard as Nobel laureate. Who's supposed to be the conscience of this nation today? His conscience has been bought. So everything Tinubu does now is okay. The way Tinubu came into office is okay for him. Let such a thing happen anywhere else. You see Wole Soyinka. So this is what I'm telling you. Go back to history. The reason why these people have not agreed among themselves, it was a cost rendered by Alaafin Aroye. When they betrayed him, he said that they will never agree. In fact, while the man was raising the cost, he spread his two hands like this. Through one evil ball, I was speaking it all over the place. He said, as this thing they scatter, and so they go scatter, they will never agree. And as he was saying, it was matching the calabash. And he said that this calabash they scatter, and so they go scatter, they never agree among themselves. They will always quarrel and fight among themselves. Go back to it. Since that time till now, have they agreed? Have they agreed? The most deadly ethnic and intra-ethnic war was fought in this southwest among themselves. I'm talking of a war that over 1,006 intra-ethnic war. 1,006 fought in a particular region, the same ethnic group. From Kiriji War to Jabu and the Eba War. Go and check. These are the same people that are telling you that they know this. It's not because we have not been given opportunity to go into their history. Then Nigeria will know where the problem is coming from. This time we want to get to somewhere. It is this time that will truncate it. Remember, Ojukwu and Gowon went to Aburi to sign an accord. Accord would have saved up from that civil war. An accord, Aburi Accord, they have already signed. When Gowon came back, it was people from the southwest that who told Gowon, don't agree with this accord. No, Ojukwu has played you. He has used the process to play you. Don't agree. And because of that, Gowon reneged. And Ojukwu said on Aburi stand. That was what caused the war. That Aburi Akko would have said that. And look at that Aburi Akko. It's what we are going back to today. It's the same thing we are fighting for today. The same restructuring. The same regional autonomy. That was what Ojukwu and go on agreed in Aburi. When he came back here, the people from the southwest, they truncated it. They truncated it. Unfortunately, Nigerians have not asked the question, what is your mission in Nigeria? Whenever we want to move forward, these same people will truncate it. And they will not look for a way to shift it to one particular ethnic group. I think that's the problem. Who brought Buhari into office? For selfish interest, nothing else. Tinubu said that it is only Buhari that will defeat Jonathan. That was why they bring him to come and lead us, to come and say, no, it was for him to defeat Jonathan because he has popularity in the north. Look at what is going on. Nigerians are not asking questions. I am telling you that if Tinubu has the opportunity, he will remove Obasanjo's photograph in Asoro so that he will be the only Yoruba man that has become president of Nigeria. That is how vindictive these people can be. Obasanjo cried that Abiola is not the Messiah that Nigeria is waiting for. He said it. Who truncated Abiola's president? Was it coming from the same southwest? Who went to tell Abacha, don't allow him, don't agree, don't give him. Who will go back to history? You can see a record of infamy. Somebody don't wake up because you want to show that yes, you are not the president. So, and they are even among themselves. If people cannot settle among them, how can they settle with you? They will deliberately find a way to put up a fire between two ethnic groups. When they fight, they will go and dodge. Meanwhile, they are the one that started it too. The coup that started all this problem. Go and check Adelemogu's group while we struck. It was organized by the Europe, but they are shifting it to the Igbos. That is why they not hate the Igbos, thinking that they are the one that carries out the coup. Meanwhile, there are documents to show that the Igbos were not even in the know. That coup was organized to free Awolowo from Calabar prison. But now it has become an Igbo coup that made them to be thinking that the Igbos did it, the Igbos did that. We are saying this so that Nigerians will know the truth. There was no reason to change any national anthem except because it was brought in by Obasanjo. And his kinsman felt that no, it cannot be Obasanjo. It should be me. That's why he brought that in. If he doesn't like the two anthems, why can't he ask people to bring a new national anthem? Since you want to build a new Nigeria. And that's how he told us he built a new Lagos. Meanwhile, we could not see anything. We could not see anything that he did in Lagos. Propaganda.